PA Sports is in the Steel City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Tennessee Titans.
Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Here we go from Heinz Field as Chris Boswell tees it up and boots it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now a first down throw, Tannehill. Henry's got it out on the left side. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. It's a good, safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Cameron Hayward, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Titans' 34-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger. He gets it left side to Johnson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
That's good.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
2nd and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. Able to hit his target, Claypool.
Roethlisberger's pass.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
He can run for it, and he will. And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to about the 19. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up fourth. They'll try and throw for him with Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on fourth down. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on fourth down. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 18. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And it's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline. And now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
They'll run for the first time with James Conner. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Gets it to Smith-Schuster on the jet sweep. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Mike, 53, Mike. Oh, here we go. Oh, 53, these 2. 53 is the Mike. Bound to lose one.
Now it's Roethlisberger. He's going to go up top for the end zone. 4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And it bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that hollow metal sound is the bane of any kicker's existence, and here, that sound is going to keep our game scoreless.
And you could see him give that body English as the ball was in the air. Come on, baby, come on. But no dice that time.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Taken down.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Now it's Tannehill. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Tyson Alualu drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. And it's taken in at the 9. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Their own 17-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. He's going to air one out into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Complete.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Pick up of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Steelers' 27-yard line.
On 2nd down, It's Henry, and he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Derrick Henry. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And Gostkowski, oh, he missed it. It's no good. Wide to the left, and this will remain a scoreless game. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Shotgun handoff to Samuels, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A Steeler 1st down on a pickup of 11 yards.
At the 44-yard line.
They go draw play. This is Samuels. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. Ebron caught left side. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Gets this to his running back. That's Jalen Samuels. And he will have a Steelers 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, again to Connor. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively.
2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Roethlisberger quickly to the flat, and he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line.
That's good.
Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. To the right side to Eric Ebron. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play brings up 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They run the counter. Samuels. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
And 9.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
That's a good job there, creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they followed them up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Four yards remain for 2nd down. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Forced out to his left. The open man is Smith. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Could we get a touchdown in this 1st half after all? It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Just beating the play clock now. It's Tannehill. Buying time to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 25-yard line.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a 2nd interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Smith catches left side. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
To throw is Tannehill. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And the Steelers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. It was a safety, Kevin Byard, that time, who was able to knock it away.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. This is 3rd and 1, very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Intended for Juju Smith-Schuster. It's 4th down.
Come on now, let's make it happen, baby. Let's make it happen. It's time.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. And he finds McDonald. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission.
A 44-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week on our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. Ebron with it over the middle. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the 1st at the 32. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Here's Jordan Berry now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this will be taken at the 13. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Again, it's Henry. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now 2nd and 11 from the 32.
At the 32-yard line.
They'll try the air now with Tannehill. Henry's got it out on the left side. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain.
A gain of 9. Brings up 3rd.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll be a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Here's Brett Kern now as he'll punt it away for the second time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Could not have thrown that out there any better. When the ball hit the ground, I thought it might go into the end zone the way it was angling, but perfectly jutting out at the 1.
You think maybe what we saw in practice came into play there? You know, he put those big cans down on the sideline and angled for him and shot for him. Looks like it worked out pretty well for him, too.
They start with a give to Connor. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards, first down.
At the 11-yard line.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Sean Evans on the tackle.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
On 2nd down, Samuels. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Second down, back at the 20-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Hitting Juju on the slant.
Roethlisberger's pass.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, here's Samuels. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he fields it cleanly. All told, a 54-yard punt, 13 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And Charles, we've seen almost 3 full quarters now, and neither offense can really get it going. Neither has hit the end zone, and neither side seemingly can make that big play.
But the game hasn't been devoid of action because these two defenses, they've taken over and they've slugged it out. But I think you're exactly right. We're at that stage of the game now where one of these offenses, if they make a big play, that could be the difference.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Tannehill. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
6 yards. And it's
now Tannehill. And it's complete. Henry. And he will have a Titans first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. And a first down carry for Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down.
16 yards.
This is Henry.
Tennessee.
Cameron Hayward in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
Tannehill. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
9 yards. First down, Titans.
Tannehill. And oh my goodness, what a catch at the 6. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Tennessee.
A.J. Brown, 35 yards. And the Titans can have the lead if they hit the extra point. So he missed his lone field goal try, but he's got this one as that extends their lead.
Makes the score Titans 7, Steelers 6. Stephen Gostkowski set to
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 36 yards on the play. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Now it's Connor. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
Tackle made by Harold Landry.
The tackle was by the Boston College product, Harold Landry.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 49-yard line.
Roethlisberger will hand to Connor. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll run with Snell, and he will have a first down here at about the 40. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Gets it to Smith-Schuster on the jet sweep. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line.
They run the counter. Snell down the numbers. There he goes. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Benny Snell, 38 yards. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead. And they drew up the counter there. It worked. They're glad they drew up the counter.
And a lot of times what you're trying to do is just simply get the defense moving in one direction. It doesn't take much. Even one step's enough. Get them going in one direction and then cut back against the grain and let your running back finish it off and get the work done.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful.
Titans 7, Chris Boswell to kick.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They run the counter. Snell. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play.
At the 13-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Snell. And he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they look for that final touchdown to salt this one away. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And Boswell's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a 2-score game, his 3rd field goal of the game, able to knock it through.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you get to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
At their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
At the 29-yard line.
Now it's Tannehill. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Tannehill now to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
The Titans 1st down.
From the 50, it's Tannehill. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Mike Hilton. There he goes left side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Touchdown, Steelers.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. 2nd and 10. Tannehill once more. Over the middle to Smith. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Titans. Corey Davis, 61 yards. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit.
Stephen Gostkowski for the extra.
You got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late, that they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Right there.
Here's Roethlisberger. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Johnson was the intended receiver, and now it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across.